Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to New Blood Fast Blood League. This is match day 3. We have Sinners here versus Aashura. It should be a really exciting match. I've just realised the scores. Bear with me. I apologise, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really excited to see how well this goes. We do have a Blight set going underway to begin with, and it should be really, really exciting here. The Blight really keeping an eye on his totems at the start. Really interesting decision here from our killer. Really, really wary. Really wondering what the survivors are going to be doing. Just protecting main right now. Very smart decision here. I'm just going to have to wait and see what comes of everything, really. You see, one of the totems was going to be worked on. And tut, 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 says our killer, as he does get his first tag of the game. Oh, and one totem has gone down and will be undying here. Really smart play here from the survivors, just pre-dropping, being aware of ping, and just trying to make it as easy as possible for them to not go down here. Really, really interesting. And actually, I stand corrected. I apologise. It's mortality on killer here. Not mortality, Aashura even. My bad. So very interesting one. Does manage to get the down though. And one gen and one hook. Very, very interesting. The match has gone a lot slower than I think most of us would be expecting here. But you see our killer going towards main. Near water tower, actually. We're going to see him kicking the gen, getting started with some eruption value here. He's going to have to try and proxy that hook, knowing that a survivor is going to be going back towards it. Our killer thinking about what to do here. As we can be fairly positive that, one, somebody did get him off the hook. He didn't jump off himself. But committing to the tunnel out nonetheless. We do see a live play there. Very, very good stuff. Oh. Really, really good down there, committing to the tunnel out. He's going to lose some gens out of that though. I'm not sure whether it's going to be worth it in the long haul for this killer. We're going to have to wait and see how he does. Currently we're looking at 2 gens done and 2 hooks with 1 fresh. It's not the best situation here for our killing team, Aashura. But hopefully we're going to see some late game pressure here, so we'll have to wait and see. We do see the tag there on Wee Jason. Going back, knowing that unhook has happened. Just going to be checking on it, trying to commit to the tunnel out here. Oh, we do see a scuffed hit there. Very, very unfortunate. Very close to getting the tag, but just not to be on this occasion. We are going to see... Oh, the mind game! Oh, and we do see him get to the pallet in time, unfortunately. Really, really good play. Almost had him there. We do see 2 gens popping as well. Sinners really on form here. We do see an interesting line game. I think it would have been his best decision to leave this chase right now. Fresh hooks can of course make a difference, and right now he's committing to one survivor who is holding chase for an extended period of time here, making things really difficult for him. I'm not sure whether it was the best decision in the long run, and I do think, yeah, we're going to see the survivors now try and make it a 4-out, which makes his job even harder and his commitment seem less important. Managing to get the commit, but I'm not sure if it was worth it. All that tunnel out, just to get 3 stages here is very, very bad. We do see a down here though on Wee Jason. Can I commit to the gates here? Try and get an extra tag. Manages to push them off, but surely now the reset is happening on Wee Jason, so you question whether it was worth it or not. We do see another tag, but they're going to get the gate open. Maybe gets it down here. Nope, does not get it. A little bit of a flex here from Sweet Child. Vinny's still in the game as well, of course, with Wee Jason currently sloped on the floor. As I stated before, I don't think the commitment here was worth it from Demon X. Unfortunately, I feel like he should have gone for more of a sloppy hit and run play style. Would have slowed things down with generators, and he would have ended up with more stages. For now, we're looking like we're going to see it end on maybe a 6th stage here. Assuming that Vinny does just take the 2-out. Well, yeah. Assuming Vinny takes the 2-out here, we'll see it end on 6 stages. Failing that, if he does choose to go in for the reset and the unhook, which I don't think would be the best decision, then I guess maybe pushing at 5 stage, but I don't know. I think the best decision here is to leave. It's a deli player! Wee Jason with the deli! He's gonna get stuck! Can he get the hatch? And he doesn't. Very, very unlucky. Killer was ready for that, unfortunately, for Wee Jason. And it's going to become a 6th stage with 2 fresh. Very unlucky. Really good play from Aashura here. Sinners set themselves up for a really good win con here. Worth mentioning that they should find this relatively easy. But we will have to wait and see, of course, how things go. Because Aashura is no slump on the Survivor side either. They may struggle a little bit more with Killer side, but on Survivor side they are very good in terms of coordination and communication. So we're really going to have to wait and see here just how things go. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about all the delays there. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We do have Sinners here on the Blight. Wee Jason playing, I'm sure, one of his favourite killers. We see Aashura here on Survivor. We're going to have to see how they manage to cope here with a very difficult win con here. They have to prevent 6 stages to win. It should be interesting to see, and I worry for Aashura here, but they're a strong team with good communication, and they did manage to make him whiff there. So we actually might be seeing some interesting stuff. We do actually see some aura there, maybe off of Undying. Right now playing the TNL wars really, really well. He's going to get tagged though. Yeah, we do see a tag there as well. 2 tags in quick succession here from our killer. And managing to get the tag over the window as well. Definitely a ping hit there, unfortunately. But this is what happens when you play in the big leagues. There is obviously difference with ping, and these are things you have to adapt to. And it's really hard to learn how to play like this. But yes, this is how it is sometimes, unfortunately. We do see a missed hit on the Nia. Is not going to make that window. Not on that ping. The Nia questioning life right now. Thinking if she should have stayed at home and had some ice cream. Right now we do go back to the Nia. We do go to get the 2nd down here. at 2 hooks too fresh right now. Demon X still sitting on hook. The survivor side really struggling right now with generators. Really needing to get some pressure on. We did see a firecracker play there and a trade, but I don't think that was the right move. I think really they needed pressure on generators here. It's really, really difficult right now. The survivor's really scurrying about, really trying to figure out what to do here to improve the situation. And right now, there's not much that can be done. We do see the Ace there managing to put a bit of a mind game on the killer here and just invert what way they went on the pallet. And we do actually see a full-on trade here. This is not a good situation for our survivors at all. I do think their first league match is going to be looking like an L, unless they can pull off some magic in the second set, which is possible. Of course, learning to play on ping is something very, very difficult. We're going to see a double down here, I do believe. He does have Dead Hard. Really good play there. Managing to get that on ping is quite incredible in my opinion. But yeah, we are seeing some very, very big difficulties right now. Oh, you see the killer here getting another down. It's up, up, down, down right now. Bad situation for our survivors. We need to see them being a little bit more selfish. We need to see them working on gems. Right now, there is just struggle and struggle, and it's not getting them anywhere right now with the double slug situation here. Really, really bad for our survivors. And it's going to be another, yeah, it's going to be a down after a pickup. Wee Jason just having fun here, exploiting the inexperience of these survivors here. And eventually, I think what's going to happen is it is going to just landfall here, and it is going to end up being a 4K. But right now, it's just toying around, seeing if he can get some interesting flicks here. Dead hard. He did miss the target. He did dead hard, but he also didn't get it. So, it's going to be really interesting to see here. A really good whiff there. The survivor is managing to get used to this killer's ping, and now we see that the survivors are picking the pace up a little bit. We do see a lot of slugs and not a lot of hooks at the minute. That's about to change though. We do see one found in locker here. Another tag as well as another hook. Sin is currently chilling on 3 hooks right now with 2 fresh. We're going to see another down here as well on the Jake. Gets pallet, but also gets downed. Rather unfortunate here. Yeah, I believe it's the same. Yeah, -2. If we got an offering, that's a good start. I'm fairly sure it's the same. I'll double check. I've got Momo asking me the same thing. I'll double check. He's asking about wrong park as well. Hold on. The thing is, I have to go by what is said on the old one. Does that make sense? So just give me a few seconds. Oh, I can't remember who wrote it, but somebody put -1 hook. Wrong map or incorrect offerings is -1 hook. Can you hear me, Death Shores? Somebody's put -1 hook. I'm trying to find out about the perks. Hold on. This is on, I'm just double checking. This is on the old server, yeah, this is on the old one. -1 for incorrect offering, or... Bro, where is it? Wonderful. Oh. The perk thing is, I don't know if the add-ons were done, but the perks should be correct as... Let me send it to you. Hold on. Yes. No, I know, I mean, let me show you what to compare it to. I'll show you what it got made off of. Because then maybe they're using the league thing. So, here, I'll send you this now. I'm meant to be commentating right now, for the love of God, and I'm sure people are annoyed. It's based off this, because it's all just general balancing. What the thing I sent you is based off of the link I just sent you, which is just general balance. It's not the same as Scrim Knights or whatever. If it says Blast Mines allowed on there, they're allowed it. If not, then that's it. What? Okay. Well, I've just sent you what it does. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Can you let Momo or Petroleum know, because they're asking me. Alright, I'm gonna go. Alright, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. I am back. We had to deal with some technical issues. We do see a very big turnaround here at 5 gens still, with right now 9 stages. It's going to be a 4K5. I am kind of upset that I missed the majority of that, ladies and gentlemen. I do sincerely apologise. But somebody was clearly cooking, and I think his name was Wee Jason. Ladies and gentlemen, what a performance. I'm absolutely flabbergasted at the level of intensity on that performance right there. We are going to see the first set going to Sinners here as well. Really good way to start your first league match, in my opinion, is by getting a set win this early on. We're going to go into a short break as we wait for the teams to just make sure that they've got their new builds ready. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm really eager to see this second set here. We do have Wee Jason from Sinners on Killer. It's going to be a Maya set on Leary's. It should be really, really exciting to see what can be done here. It's rare to see a Maya set, and I'm really excited. We do see him using Corrupt to get some early stalk value. We're going to have to see a lot of communication here from our survivors to actually be able to outplay a stealth killer here. The good news is here that the playstyle of a killer such as Maya's means the hits are going to be less frequent, which is easier for our survivors here, due to obviously the ping differences as well. So, we do see an early tier up to tier 2 though. Survivors are going to have to be really on point with their comms here. We do see a pre-run relatively early. I think Wee Jason missed something there. Maybe there's a survivor still lurking near that gen, but I could be wrong. Killer checking all the hallways here, knowing somebody is lurking around. I was correct, we do see a survivor still on that gen. It's the Nia, in fact. Gonna get a hit here, maybe. No, going for the stalk instead. Very long hallways here. It's all about line of sight here in this kind of game and communication. Have to prevent line of sight happening from the killer side, which they're trying their best to do. And right now, things are looking relatively promising, but I do think we're going to see tier 3 any moment now, and that could change the atmosphere of this match. Maybe a pre-drop with the pallet would have been a better option there, as we're going to see tier 3 popping in 3, 2, 1. Nope. Jason saving tier 3 for the correct moment. Going to get a tag instead. He can't tier up off him anymore. Do believe it's all been used. We see a mind game there. Now we see tier 3 being popped by Jason. The mind game with the pallet goes over. Really good. Playing around this 50 here. We are going to see a tag and a down there on Shelby. Going to go for a slug maybe here, actually. No, going to get his use out of pain res. Really, really smart decision here. We do see him also kicking that gen as well, getting value out of Eruption, and really, really working on where the rest of the survivors are. He might be thinking maybe with the proxy camp here, but I think he can find survivors in time. He does have extended tier 3. He's going to get another down here. That's 2. Also with the gen value of Eruption. Right now we need to see a trade happening and pressure being worked on the gens, with the 2 hooks being really close together. We are going to see another tag. All of this in one tier. It's kind of crazy. 3 downs in one tier. Jason really killing it here. Pun intended, of course. Really maximizing that tier 3 here. Going to be seeing 3 hooks and 3 fresh here right now. Do see that down happening as well. Only 1 stack left of pain res. A generator yet to be completed. Really trying to push it. We do see play with your food as well. A really devastating combo. Jason making the best out of this situation and really taking advantage really, really well here. So I was not knowing what to do, being caught up in the a bit of a bad situation here. And I would ideally look at seeing 1 or 2 gens being popped at a minimum here from our survivor team as a target. Right now our survivors are managing to be very stealthy here, throwing our killer off, making him traverse the map. Gen about 70% progress. It's actually in a really good spot here. We do see the killer kicking it with Eruption to keep an eye on it. We do see the Nia, I do believe, V-lining towards kind of center map here. See that 1 gen getting done so far. Aashura really picking the pace up a little bit. Wee Jason looking to get his next down. We do see another down here as well. And our survivors still need to try and get that second gen done. Like I said, it is going to be difficult, but they need to be able to pick things up a little bit and try and work on them gens. Obviously, Wee Jason really making that difficult here. Right now, looking at four hooks and I think 4 fresh right now. I will change FIV to double check in a minute. We do see that second gen getting done as well, though. 3 fresh. We do see that second gen getting done. Aashura really picking things up. And almost got a third one done as well. We do hear the Nia lingering around. He's going to get downed here. He's not going to make it to that pallet, I don't think. It's slightly unlucky here. I'm getting raided. Thank you for the raid, Angel. We do see another hook there on D-Man on the Nia. Gonna bring us to 5 right now. Actually, I stand corrected. We are on 6. Please bear with me. Still 3 fresh. Still Demon hasn't been hooked yet. But do you see this killer really managing to put in the work here? We see the only one standing right now is Nia. Can she get that last gen done with Killer got a lot of time here to just slug and just wait. Just get a reset here as well, which is what you want to see. But the problem is that they're struggling to deal with the ping, and hits are coming in fast and heavy. And yeah, that's what the struggle is right now. We do see Demon up as well. He's really going to have to maybe just stealth out tier 3 perhaps. It's a shame he doesn't have something like self-care right now, as that would be very beneficial. But even with Myers in tier 3, it wouldn't make a difference right now. And I do think we're looking at a 4k3 result. Oh, and a missed opportunity there, a missed attack, a whiff, if you will. Demon fighting back. No unbreakable here on this kind of set. Definitely a difficult one. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it. He just has to go find his slugs now. And I think he knows where the majority of them are, but obviously no deerstalk or anything is allowed, so he is going to struggle a little bit here. We do see crows, I'm going to assume. Yeah. Well, like I did say before, Aashura has done well to manage to get the 2 generators done, especially in such a difficult set where it requires a lot of communication. They're definitely making it difficult for the killer to find the survivors, I'll say that. There's number 2. He's a ma. Blimey. That is a 4K3 result here. Exciting. There we go, we're on the correct screen now. Apologies about that. But yeah, it should be really, really exciting here. I can't wait to see what they can pull off here. Obviously there is going to be some ping difference, but in this turnaround, this will benefit them. So the opponent's going to have to play on ping, so we'll have to wait and see really how this works. Finding some survivors relatively early on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that, welcome back. We do see the killer tearing up to tier 2 here. Almost an identical build here actually, with Surge being different, but apart from that, almost identical. Play with the food we do see being utilised as well. As Pain Res, Corrupt almost up here. We do need to see some tags happening as well. We do see a kick on the gen here, really close to tier 3. Got 1 stack of play with your food right now. We do see another survivor being caught out of place, but right now we see the 1 gen being done, and our killer not being able to utilise things very, very well. Needing to get some tags on the survivors here, and right now I'm struggling to do so. Do you see a final stack of Play With Your Food? This is definitely going to allow him to get some extra hits here with the enhanced pace that you do get from this perk. We're going to see a tag. Oh, and unlucky. It was a wasted one. We do see the play round here. Oh, he might get that. He does get that. An interesting mind game there. He's wasted a slot of Play With Your Food, but he does actually get the down. I don't feel he has enough pressure here to actually get a slug. I would have just taken the pick at this point. But we do see right now 3 gens have been done by Sinners. Really, really good stuff. Second down though, I stand corrected. We do see him trying to just go for this 4-man slug here. Despite the extended, I question whether it's the best move he can do. We do see a down, and obviously we get some value there. Oh, a surge, but I do question whether he's got the pace to be able to get a 4-man slug. Very optimistic of him to actually think and to manage that is capable, but he's really struggling right now. To pull it off. We do actually see a first look at the game with 3 gens being done here. A lockup. Interesting one. A free hook here for our killer, actually. Do you see a second hook and a second fresh here as well? We do see Play With Your Food being procced. We do see another down here as well. A third hook and a third fresh as well. It's an improving situation here for our killer side, Aashura, who is slowly getting into the groove of things. We do see a pop of tier 3 here as well. And we're going to see, hopefully, a down here on our ace. It's whether he can manage to pull it off or not. We do see a down as well. Pre-drop the pallet, but Killer does play around it. Does see some surge value on that generator. And is going to manage to hopefully find a survivor here and get a slug and then go for that original pickup perhaps. We do see him just forcing the pickup here, as he was unable, unfortunately, to get the slug. There's no way to play around this. It's a pure 50-50. Pallet just has to be broken. Shelby going to have to realise here, you just need to break the pallet. There isn't a mind game. There's no safe way around this. Just break the pallet, Shelby. So I was wasting your time here. We do see catching the survivors near the generator. We do see Pain Res still being active. He does have one slot left. Does manage to get that down there on Vinny. We do also see surge value as well. With our 4th gen popping from Sinners. Really, really good stuff here. And a 5th hook here for Aashura. You see a tag there as well on the Kate. He does get distant. We do see a reset happening, which can only be with Jason here, I do believe. Oh! Manages to dodge that firecracker, but a really good attempt here from Sinners to try that tactic. And we do see the final Pain Res now being used. Aashura actually really managing to do well here and put on a good performance. The survivors have been very, very efficient on gens as well as slightly altruistic. But we do see the killer here from Aashura putting on a good performance and actually doing very, very well against such a coherent and organised team. You see that final gen popping here. The mind game here from the ace, who is going to be dropping that pallet, but is very much waiting things out. Playing it rather risky here. We could see it down. Yep, and that is exactly what we see happening. Risky play on ping, and the result is a down there. We do have 7 hooks right now. A decent position for our killer. Obviously, WinCon has passed, but we do see a really good performance here from Aashura, one that they can be proud of for sure. And obviously, in regards to playing on ping, this is something they can learn to improve at. Obviously, it does take significant time and a lot of pre-running from generators, which can be really tricky, especially on a stealth set. But stealth sets in general require a lot of communication, and that can be really difficult. So it's definitely something to learn and try and work on. Do you see the Dwight got out of place actually? Maybe get a tag. We do see a 1k and a 3 out. Decent result there for our killer side. He did very, very well there in my opinion.